Right, so let's say you've been thinking about starting a side hustle. Maybe you want to make some extra income. Maybe you've seen someone on TikTok making £10,000 a month selling t-shirts. Or maybe you just want to learn how to sell something online. And you've heard of Shopify. Apparently, it's the easiest way to get started with e-commerce. But if you've never done this before, it can all feel like a bit of a black box. You might have questions like, how do you actually build a store? Do you need to learn how to code? Do you need to buy 500 units of stock from China? Do you need to be some marketing genius to get customers? The short answer is no. You don't need tech skills, you don't need inventory, and you don't need to spend thousands up front. In this video, I'm going to walk you through everything I wish I knew when I first started building Shopify stores for VC-backed brands and my own. We'll go step by step, bite-sized through what matters and what doesn't. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to launch your first Shopify store, even if you're starting from absolutely zero. First, let's forget about stores for a second before we even touch Shopify. Let's talk about what you're actually doing. You're starting a business, and all a business is, at its simplest, is helping someone solve a problem in exchange for money. That's literally it. So before you rush into logos or themes or product mock-ups, ask yourself, what problem am I solving? If you're selling skincare, maybe the problem is acne. If you're selling gym gear, maybe the problem is motivation. If you're selling coffee, maybe the problem is low energy. Without this, your store is just another website. With this, your store has reason to exist. Secondly, Shopify is just this tool. Shopify is like the Apple of e-commerce platforms. It's clean, it's simple, and built so that anyone, even your grandma, can set it up functioning the store in a single day. It handles literally everything. It handles your website, it handles your payments, it handles your inventory, and you no longer need Stripe login. You can literally just sign up, have people go to your website, check out all in the same day. Oh, and of course, it also handles all your customer orders. You don't even need a designer. You don't need to know how to code. You literally just drag, drop, and launch. And with the new Shopify templates, you can even vibe code. So if you jump into ChatGPT, you can ask it how to create a part of the website or create a website that you may have seen before. You can copy and paste that prompt into a Shopify vibe code section, and you can build exactly what you want in seconds. And it's free for the first 3 days, so there's no excuse to try. 3, do you need a product to start? Well, yes and no. So this is going to be depending on your stage of business. You can start building your store before you have product in hand. And the brilliance of dropshipping means you don't actually need product. And in fact, most people start with dropshipping, meaning you don't hold any stock. You connect your Shopify store to the supplier ships it straight to the customer. You keep all the profit. Of course, dropshipping has its pros and cons, and eventually you'll want better products and faster shipping, but it's a great place to start and learn the ropes without spending thousands of pounds. 4, the only 3 pages you need to launch. Forget trying to build 17 product pages and a full blog. To start, you only need a few things. 1, a homepage that clearly shows what you sell and why it matters. Secondly, a product page that describes your offer and builds trust. And third, a checkout page. Shopify will just do this for you, especially with ShopPay. And if you really want to build a real brand, you can add in the other pages such as a contact page, an FAQ page, but the goal is to launch, not to be perfect. 5, you don't need a logo or branding or a tagline. Honestly, just use your store name in a clean Google font, black text on a white background, done. It really is that simple. People don't buy because you have a nice logo. They buy because you help them solve a problem, especially in food and drink. So launch first, polish later. 6, getting customers is simpler than you think. There are only 2 ways to get traffic. First of all, you pay for it. You spend money on advertising. Or secondly, you earn it through content. For example, organic content or affiliate marketing. To start, I recommend picking 1 traffic channel, not 5. If you love video, try TikTok or IG. If you love writing, try SEO and blog content. If you've got some budget, you can jump into Facebook ads immediately. But remember, you don't need to be on every platform. Just pick one and get really good at it. And 7, what about costs? Well, starting a Shopify store is really, really cheap. To begin with, you get a free trial for your first 3 days, and then the first 3 months are £1 every single month. First of all, the Shopify plan is just £25 per month after the free trial. Secondly, you can get a custom domain for only £10 a year, and optional, you can plug in apps such as email apps and Klaviyo ones, but start with the free ones. And then ads, just start with £5 to £10 to test. So the total to launch, less than £50. That's cheaper than dinner out and potentially life-changing. On to 8, don't worry about failing. Your first store probably won't be £1 million success, but it will teach you more than 100 YouTube videos ever could. Every big brand you admire started with version 1, probably looked bad, probably had typos, but they launched it. You do not need to be great to start. You just need to start to get great. 9, when's the best time to start? Well, there's a quote, and it's very, very famous and true. The best time to start was 5 years ago. The second best time is today. Every single month you wait is another month where someone else launches a store and learns the lessons that you're still thinking about. And if you're watching this, you're already ahead of 99% of people. And 10, what now? Well, here's what you should do right now. Step 1, go to shopify.com and start your free trial. Secondly, choose a niche, even if it's temporary. 3, plug in a Shopify free theme, and then write a 2-sentence product description of what you sell. Hit publish, and you're good to go. Your store is now live. Congratulations. Now your real journey begins. If you want a step-by-step walkthrough of actually setting up the store, like which buttons to press, how to write your product descriptions, and how to get your first sale, I'm going to be doing another video on that. And don't forget to subscribe for more 0 to 1 business tutorials like this. See you in the next one.